to get in touch with your artistic self. So, what you're going to do is fill that out. You're going to create a picture. Got it? It's going to be so cool. Create a picture. It could be anything in the world that you want, but all I ask is that whatever it is, make it simple enough so that I can describe, if I can get in your head and figure out what you've drawn, that I can describe it to these people. Okay? So this, and do a great picture, and you'll see it's really cool what's going to happen. Anything you want, draw it, but keep it a secret. So when you're finished, put it face down in your hand. Okay? Don't let them see it either. All right, very good. Come on over here. Right there, you stand there. So you've chosen what? You've chosen The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a great story. You've chosen John Lennon. You guys choose the page number. We're looking at about 600 pages, about maybe a bit more. So a number, say, let's keep it between 100 and 500. So, sir, madam, a number between 1 and 5. Yell it out. 3. So, number between 0 and 9. Go ahead. So 3, 0, and let's see, 0 and 9. What? 7. So 307. Turn to page 307 in the book. All I want to know is tell me if it's a blank page, because some books have blank pages between chapters. No, I don't want you to get stuck with that. You're good? Okay. Are you okay? Or you got stuck with a blank page? You're good? So just words? Okay, don't pay attention to titles or subtitles. All I want you to focus on is the first word of the first line. First word of the first line. If it's boring, like a, the, or and, something like that, just group some words together. Now, I don't want you necessarily to commit it to memory, but I want you to know what's coming. All right, so that's what you're going to be asked to do. So for now, just take your book and make sure it is what did you say? 307, right? 307, right? So, put it against your chest. Just open the book, keep it against your chest. Are you finished your drawing? Fantastic. Good. So, we have some envelopes. You're going to sign one. I will look away. You drop something there. Pick it up. Don't get nervous now. You good? You got it? Okay. I want you to keep it face down, madam. I cannot see it, okay? All right. I want you to put your name. You have your pen? Just take the top off the pen. Just sign your name here. Or your initials would be good enough. Just so that you know that it's the same. Got it? Okay. Slide it upside down into the envelope. I'm not looking. All the way in. Good. We're going to take it and seal it. Close it up. All right. Now, go ahead. Keep it in your palm of your hands like that. Okay? Good. All right. So we have a picture. We have words. One last thing we're going to do is this. Here I have 120 cities around the world on a bunch of cue cards, and what I'll do is I'll divide it in half. You verify that they're actually different as I flip through them. Ready? I'll just go. Just verify that they are different. Okay, I'm just going to go that. All different. This time we're going to do it again. Okay, I'm just going to use your. We'll do it again. Stop me and take the face down card. And just stop me at any time you wish, okay? Take the face down card, put it against your chest. So here we go. You're stopping me there? Yeah. So take the face down card, not the next one, because we can all see that one. You got the face down card, against your chest. You've only got one. Some people have been grabbing two. Okay, you saw what we just did? Verify that they're all different, please. I'm just gonna whip through them. Hopefully you'll pick one that we can all pronounce, okay? So, here we go. Same deal. I'm going to look away. You tell me to stop at some point. Stop. Right there? Okay, go ahead. Take it. Oh, you want me to keep going? Oh, okay, sorry. Stop. Right there? Yep. Go ahead. Take the card. No, we can all see that one. There you go. Yes. Up against your chest. You got it? Yep. Use it as a bookmarker. Put it inside your book, right where that page is open. Okay? And remember. Just try to remember it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a picture, we have words, and we have cities around the world. You can come back to your tables. Fantastic. So now we're getting to that point where it's very important. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to be locked up in the cocoon. The cocoon itself is made up of several chains and locks. We have up here a neck stock, which will be put around my neck and locked up. We have several shackles at the bottom, like so, which will be locked around my ankles. Then the cocoon will be wrapped around me and locked in 2 places. After that, my wrists, my hands will come through the openings, and shackles will be put on to my wrists. There are 7 locks altogether to get through or to get out of here. I'm going to bring one over. Check it out. Make sure it's a real lock. Lock it up. And there's a silver key. The silver key is the one that opens it. So you can open that up. So it is a real lock. Everything's good. The only difference of what I'm about to do and what he's doing is he's using a key to open the lock. What I'm going to do is pick it with this. This is a piece of wire that's been flattened down like that. And then I'm going to fit it into the lock, and I'm going to try to work what's called the tumblers inside one at a time until the lock clicks open. The only problem with that method is that you never know how long it's going to take. And that is a problem because overhead we have about 100 pounds of spikes ready to come falling down, okay? Now they're being held up there by a little mechanism which is remotely controlled by this clock. Once that clock is started, it takes only 60 seconds for that hand to go all the way around to 0. 60 seconds, that's 1 minute. So here's the problem. I need more than 60 seconds to pick 7 locks. That's a lot of locks. I need 2.5 to 3 minutes. That's about 210 seconds. So I'm going to try to buy more time on that clock by reading their minds. Sounds kind of weird, but here's how it's going to work. When I'm in there all locked up, I'm going to say, start the clock. And it's going to start like this. Once it does, you see it going? I'm going to start frantically working those picks. But at the same time, I'm going to turn to one of you and instruct you to go up to the microphone with whatever bit of information we're going to be using at that time. If I can get in your heads and get that information correctly, if I can reveal what's in your head at that time, you say yes clearly into that microphone, okay? Don't whisper it, just say it clearly and loudly into that microphone. If they say yes, Cynthia will push the blue button, which will cause that clock hand to go back 15 seconds. That buys me 15 more seconds to get out. However, if I get it wrong, you gotta be honest, and you just say no, all right? Into that microphone, clearly, all right? So, if that happens, Cynthia will be forced to push the red button, which causes that hand to shoot forward 15 seconds. Reset right now. So, I don't want that, because then I'll be losing 15 seconds. So, 2 words, very important, yes or no. Try to relax, okay? Try to relax and clearly into the microphone. So let's get to work. It's time for me to get locked up. Just gonna take that off. Shoot. Now I have been getting slightly cut up while I do this on this particular arm, and I'm not too sure what it is that's doing it, so I'm just gonna cover my arm with this. It's the adrenaline flowing and all that. You're not paying attention to anything except what you're focused on. You're gonna come right over here, and you're gonna examine things as we start locking up. Cynthia will begin by putting the shackles on my ankles, and we'll put the first lock on. You're gonna bend down, you're gonna just check, make sure that's actually locked up, please, and that the shackle is in fact connected to the 1/2-inch steel plate at the base. And the other one she just did, so just check that out. Good, same deal. Excellent, very good. Now we're going to come back over here. We're gonna close up the cocoon itself. Not a place you want to be if you're claustrophobic. All right. Now you're going to check that 3rd lock, number 3. Very good. And we're going to put the 4th lock in place. And now you're going to check the 4th lock. Make sure that's actually locked up. Excellent. Next, my wrists. Fantastic. And you're going to do the same thing with both locks. Just check, make sure they're actually closed and locked up. Good and tight. Good. Very nice. Now the next stock is going to go on, and you have the lock for that one, so you're going to put it on. Whew. Now I want you to check, make sure the stock is actually connected to the pole behind me. It's actually part of it. Very good. You may return to your book. You've done your part. Thank you very much. I want you, gentlemen, pick up your book and stay close to your table. Madam, I want you to go forward a little bit more and get ready, okay? Now, my insurance company has told me that I have to put a visual barrier between myself and the audience during this particular stunt. Now that they're up, Cynthia will remove the little safety key up there that was basically for Alex's safety while he was under the blades. So, gentlemen, I want you to open your books to that page. I think it was, the audience chose 307, I believe they did. 307, so make sure you're there, and all the other information is there, you're good. Get ready. And for those, I want you to concentrate on your drawings, okay? Okay. Start the clock now. Go. Okay, Alex, I want you to go up to the microphone. I want you to open that book. Open the book. Get first word of the first line. Look at that over and over again, please. I want you to, okay, it's obviously a very simple word. I think it's like something like, actually, let's group a couple of things together here, because it's like O. Is it like O? It is, yes. Okay, so, keep reading, because that's kind of boring. Oh, okay, so, okay, the other one, I feel it's like a much longer word. It has something to do with an element of, time. I'm feeling some kind of time involved with that. Is it something like eventually or something?
Yes, it is.
It is, eventually. Very good. Excellent. I want you to look at your city at this point. I want you to think of what it looks like there. Is it old, new? Okay, I'm getting a sense of heat, hot, maybe. Is it, it's like a classic city, something like, is it Athens or something?
It is.
It is! Okay, very good. I want you to relax for a moment, go back to your table. I want, perhaps Adrian to go up there. I want you, sir, to look at the name. Sir, just get right up to the table. That is the microphone. Yep, the name of the city. Okay, is it new? Not New York. New York is like New Orleans or something?
15 seconds.
It is? Okay. So, New Orleans. Look at your sentence, please. I want you to think of that sentence. Is it the first? It's like a moment.
You got it.
It is moment. Okay, stay there. Okay. So hang on a second. Let me get this out of my way. Moment. Okay, I'm feeling it. It's like
15 seconds.
a moment. No, moment when John. When John. Is that correct or something? Yes. Good. Excellent. Madam, go up to the microphone. You're next. Okay. Now, all I'm getting for
15 seconds.
is really a kind of an abstract. For me, it's abstract. It's like
10 seconds.
flying or something of that nature. Is it like a? It's like a butterfly. Is it like a butterfly or something?
3, 2.
It is a butterfly. Good.
Yes.
Okay, hang on a second.
You're out of time, Professor.
Am I? That was good. Hey.
Professor Wick, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Professor Wick. This is Lady Beckincall, also known as Cynthia. Together we are known as Mad Jinx. Have a wonderful day at the CNE. CNE, folks.
Thank you so
It's been a
much,
pleasure.
everyone.
If the children would like to come up and take a picture, please just line up in front of the staircase here.
What did you guys think of that? Look at the star of the show.
And if you'd like to hear the stuff, they'll be out in a few moments.
He has a great choice of books. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is the one I chose. So that's pretty cool. And a John Lennon book up there? Yes?